So after last episode's disappointing results, we're looking to get back in this one in the month of December. January transfer window coming soon. Welcome back, everybody, to the 35th episode of the Road to Glory career mode with 1860 Munich. Today we're starting off with a match coming up against Cologne, and then we do have Sporting in the final Europa League group stage match. I don't know, maybe we could simulate that one if we're in a good spot and heading into the knockout stages. Then Werder Bremen, we have Mainz and Augsburg to finish off the month of December. And I think I've made up my mind as to what I'm going to be doing with Lorenz. I think I might just be doing the swap deal for like 20 million for Florian Neuhaus. But first off, we're going to get into this match against Cologne, and I think they're somewhere down in 14th place. We struggled last episode, but we're looking to get back and hopefully try and climb up the table. This one's away from home. And let's start Bastian Becker. I was maybe thinking of starting Anderson, who's getting up there with age and starting to decrease because he had such an incredible episode last time. A lot of assists, and he's proving that he wants to be in the side. Hustler is going to be starting instead of Lorenz because Lorenz is a little bit tired. Who knows what's going to be happening with Lorenz? Maybe they might just go ahead and reject the offer, but this is the starting 11. Not the very best of episodes for Volin and Zieris last time. They're looking to get back to scoring ways, and hopefully they can do it here. I'm pretty sure this is the first game we're playing against Cologne this season. They're in 14th place, 14th match of the season, and we're almost at the halfway point, and we're 9th place. It was a good start. We've been struggling. They give away the ball straight away to Zieris, and we're gonna look to maybe start something off of that at the beginning, them just getting blocked. Max Meyer, just the ball getting caught on his feet. Cordoba looked like he was going for a shot and then faked it. Bastian Becker, use that wing and that speed that you've got. He's gonna take this one, and he's just looking forward into the middle to Dennis Dressel. Dennis Dressel, good stuff, getting pulled down in the box. Finally, something has gone our way, and that is going to be a penalty. Main man taking the penalties. Marcus Zieris this time gonna go right instead of usually left. That's a perfectly placed penalty, and we're 1-0 up. Back into Meyer, that's a good ball. Max Meyer's in some space. Drop it onto his left foot and try to go near post. Andreas Pieto with a good save. Meyer just maybe took a little too long on that one, and the defender got there in time. Ball whipped in. Max Meyer now trying to do what he couldn't before, straight off of the defender. Bastian Becker, referee. Surely a card comes out. It's only yellow this time. Sorensen, Volland over this one. Becker, our best free kick taker. He hasn't scored, but I'm giving this one to him. Let's curve this in the top right corner. That is a beautiful free kick. Perfectly timed, perfectly weighted. The curve on it is superb. And we're 2-0 up. Bastian Becker couldn't have timed it any better. Just look at the... Oh my god. Absolutely unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. What happened to my cap? Why am I not wearing a cap today? Second goal for Bastian Becker. That's why I wanted to start him. Great free kick. Good ball to Philipp Steinhardt, who's going to try to drop it in to Bastian Becker. Got a decent lead here. We're going to be bringing on... No, not Magnani. Not Magnani. I'd like for him to play in the Europa League match. Let's bring on Sebastian Anderson. 2-0 victory. Haven't been scoring from open play, but we made the most out of the set pieces, the free kick and the penalty. Zieris and Becker scoring en route to a 2-0 victory. I don't get it. Did I lose my hat during the match that I got frustrated and then I put it back on after? When's the last time we got an upgrade? This week's star performers, Bastian Becker is in it. That's going to be the only upgrade, but... maybe it's a start because we haven't got upgrades in like over a month. Let's see what Becker is going to be upgraded in. It's going to be jumping. Now, Bastian Becker, he's an attacking midfielder, but if he changes to a left winger or right winger, his overall is actually 80. So that's why I've been playing him sometimes as a left winger. Maybe just gonna swap his position to that with attacking midfielder as his secondary position. Sporting and AIK, zero chance to get into the knockout stages. I'm gonna be rotating the lineup and simulating this match. It's just a difference of first or second place. Honestly, I don't care where we finish. I just wanted to get it to the knockout stages, and it's going to be a 3-0 victory. Zieres scoring a hat-trick. Why can't he score when I play the games? We win 3-0. We finish in first place in our first season in the Europa League. Please tell me you're joking, Steinhardt. You play every single game. Literally every single game. If it's not as a starter, you come on to relieve Klassen, or honestly, I absolutely have no words for this morale and player system because it makes no sense. Werder Bremen is next. These are points that we need to be picking up. It needs to be 3 points. They're down in 12th place. 6 victories, 4 draws, 4 losses for us. And with a victory here, we can try and push on up the table. Sucks that Vollen has been having such a tough start. He started off well. He has his games, but like maybe he needs to start producing just a little bit more. We're playing in the snow. I don't want to change the weather, so I just changed the ball. This one's at home. Anderson, maybe he can come on during the match because I think he got another assist last time. Sucks that there's no Derby Star orange ball. I mentioned that already. The games in the snow just tend to feel weird. Like players literally feel as if they're sliding on the snow. Maybe that's what they wanted to do. Steinhardt, don't come and complain to me that you don't get game time because you sat out 1 match. Sargent, this guy has scored against me once, and that's a good save by Hiller. Stuck in a foot. Good skills by Sargent. And a corner for Bremen. Whipped into the box. Hiller grabs. Schmidt getting a... Oh my god. Hiller with the slightest of touches. Tried to close down the angle with Bender. They got the shot off. That's whipped in off the corner. Might have been a handball, but they're not turned on. Plata. Lorenz with a good challenge. Let's also bring on Taffer for Meyer. We have a midweek game coming up and then a game on Saturday. I can't believe we haven't managed to score from open play in such a while. Drops it back to Yeton Magnani. Good strength shown down in the box. Not even an appeal by anybody, but it's okay. Zieres recovers. Now Taffer. Yeton Magnani. Good. It's finally in the back of the net. Yeton Magnani scoring. And we're 1-0 up. Such a struggle for 75 minutes. Sebastian Anderson. Magnani continuing that run. Lovely stuff by Yeton Magnani. Somehow almost gets something on that. Now Zieres onto his left foot. Taking it inside, trying to break through. Moisander standing tall. That's going to be a 1-0 victory. Thank you very much. Finally a goal from open play. 3 points. So we've been drawn up against Atletico Bilbao, and we might need to maybe make ourselves a big signing to try and continue to compete in the Europa League. After finishing first, that's fantastic. And then in the DFB Pokal, look who we're taking on in the quarterfinals. It's a derby match, so things are just going from, you know, like bad to worse, but it's okay. We won our last match, and we're slowly creeping up in the European spots. Now, do we have anybody in the team of the week? We definitely do not. That sucks. Next match against Mainz. I think I'm maybe gonna make Vollen take a seat on the bench today. He scored because obviously I put him on the penalty. Magnani scored. Maybe he could start, but we're getting Anderson in the starting 11, and we need to obviously make a few changes here because this was our same lineup from the Europa League. Bender and Hustler going to be starting. Let's go with Taffer. He came on, got an assist. Beckett is going to be starting. Anderson there. Zid is there. This one's at the Opel Arena. Can we walk out of here with a convincing victory? These previous matches have been really in the middle of the table. Mainz, I think, just under us. Then Bremen was just under us as well. We managed to do well, and we need to do well here again. Continue the run of form we're on, even though we're not scoring that many goals, guys. Good. What a header by Botas. Nobody marking him in the middle, and we suffer early on. Nice ball. That's 2-0. That's not in. Did you see me look away from the screen? That one hitting, I guess, the outside of the post? Yes, it does. I looked away in horror. Take advantage of the poor touches. That's all they do. Every time we get a poor touch, they're there to pounce on it. Every time they get a poor touch, we're lost. We're just standing there. Go, Anderson. Or just give it right back into them. Anderson, staying strong. Now Zieres. Drop it back into him. Max Meyer takes it around. Becker. Good stuff by Bastian Becker. Can we find Sebastian Anderson? This guy's a workhorse. Brought him in for like 11 million last year. He started off alright and really came into his stride as of late in the season, and he's doing the same thing here. Meyer, smart play. Bastian Becker, what a ball. Anderson, right place, right time. 1-1. Get it. Ref. No. What? 2-1. I can't catch a goddamn break. Stafford. Now Ziris. Referee, surely a foul against Mainz. That literally is not going to lead to anything, right? Bender, Meyer, Anderson. Nice job by Sebastian Anderson. It's in the back of the net. I don't know why Ziris can't score. That one, it was scripted for it not to go in, but it found its way into the back of the net, and he finally gets himself a goal from open play. I don't know if that's going to be awarded as an own goal, but he just swung his foot at it and hit it straight at the goalkeeper. 10th goal for Ziris, and you know what? That's not a bad goal to game ratio, but he has done a lot better in the past. 2-2. We're trying to BS this BS game. Let's go, guys. Almost spot a strike partner going down. Bastian Becker scored a wonder free kick last time. I'm going to take this one. Why not try to power this one into the top left corner? Bastian Becker. If it was on target, I think that one was in. You know what? Let's bring us Serdar Becker. He's having a game, but he's getting tired. And let's just keep on Anderson and Ziris. Who knows what these guys can do. 15 minutes left to scrape something out of this. Ooh, Hiller. Let's bring on Lorenz playing as a right back. Hiller making a good save. Maybe could have just caught that one, but decided to stretch. Lorenz. Good clearance. The touch with his chest. It's all over the place. Dennis Dressel. Let's go for the shot that just straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, and that's straight back onto Anderson's foot, and he can't control it. 2-2 draw. I really can't say anything more about this match. Maybe should have taken our chances, but you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. I don't know. Am I just complaining for no reason? I just want to get this month of December done. A home match against Augsburg. If they're in a relegation spot, this is going to be a simulated match. Let's start a little bit of Volland in this match and Anderson. Let's go with Serdar. Let's go with Lorenz. Maybe his final match as an 1860 Munich player. And Eller is incredibly tired, but this is going to be the lineup with Steinhardt as the captain. Let's save changes to the team sheet and get this match done and over with. I don't even care if it's a loss. I just hope it's gonna be Anderson. It's going to be Sebastian Anderson. 85th minute. Sorry that I don't seem as enthusiastic as I usually am, but when this game is just so incredibly inconsistent, there's nothing I can do about that. We're in 6th place heading into the January transfer window. And who do we got in the team of the week? Sebastian Anderson. Say what you want about him. He's in the team of the week. He's going to be randomized in one of his stats. Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be sprint speed. Good stuff for the aging player who started to decrease. But maybe some upgrades come January. Who do you think actually deserves upgrades? He's really starting to play a lot better. Volland, I don't know, man. I'm gonna really have to look at this and see who really deserves some upgrades this time in January. Oh, that actually made Anderson go up to a 78. Sprint speed by 1 made him go up to a 78. Apparently, Taffert Schaffer's contract is expiring at the end of the season. So let's go ahead and lock him up to a new contract and just rotation, 5 years. He's happy to accept that. Now that I can see that Lorenz is still firmly on that transfer list and is not budging, I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna be trying to do a swap between him and Neuhaus and seeing what I can do. So this could be a fantastic transfer because his valuation is like 47 million. I'm just gonna go ahead and approach to buy him. Let's offer that same offer that we did last time. I think it was like 22.5 million plus Simon Lorenz, and they actually did accept it. So let's go ahead and add him to the deal. Lorenz is actually worth like 36.5 million. They want 38.1, so I'm gonna counter and let's see if we give them maybe a little bit less this time. Let's try and see if we can give them a little bit less. 17.5, maybe that's a little bit too low, but we're gonna submit it, see what they have to say, and they really want 38.1. Maybe we messed up by not doing it last time. Let's drop it down to 20 million this time. It's always about negotiating. You can definitely get a good price for him. 20 million plus Simon Lorenz. We're gonna take some time to think about this, and we'll take your offer under consideration, and we'll get back to you with an answer. It actually gives me a little bit of time to think about this. Do I really feel like letting go of Lorenz, or maybe seeing if somebody can actually pick him up for somewhere in the 50-60 million range, or we keep him till the end of the season and we see what happens with that? I don't know. We only do have 22.25 million. We don't have that much money, but that's gonna be how this episode does. No. Before we go, we do have the Bundesliga Player of the Month shortlist. There's Max Meyer and Sebastian Andersen on it. Sebastian Andersen has had a fantastic month of football. Sebastian Andersen wins the Player of the Month for December. He's been literally like the guy who I didn't think was going to be like doing anything much this season, because we brought in Volid. We have Zidis as the top goal scorer. Maybe Andersen has deserved the spot all along. That's going to be an upgrade for Andersen. I said it, man. This guy is a real workhorse. And if he does get the Player of the Month, he gets +3 in 3 random stats, and maybe looking to actually upgrade him. Ball control, shot power, and finishing. So with all those upgrades, that's going to bring Sebastian Andersen, I think, oh, that's a 79. So maybe don't really have to do that many upgrades to him, but that's where this episode is going to be ending off. Fantastic to see that we actually got a Player of the Month after, I don't know, I thought we were struggling, but we're in 7th place. We're not that far off of a European spot. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, you can leave me a like down below. If you guys are new here, why not consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon for notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.